into the dog days of summer and school just around the corner, but getting the kids to school looks like it's going to be a challenge again for many districts this year. Bus driver shortages continue nationwide, and districts have had to get innovative.
Chris Hoffman is live on the North Shore with what parents need to know. Chris.
Ken and Christine, one of the biggest districts in our area is Pittsburgh Public, and they have to bus thousands of students each day to schools like this one over on the north side. Well, last year that was a challenge because at the beginning of the year, not every child had a seat on the bus. That's not expected to be the case this year, but it required a lot of work to get to this point. The yellow school bus is one of the prominent signs of the school year.
We're hauling the most precious cargo there is. We're transporting somebody else's children.
But it's become harder to find people to drive the buses, and schools as well as bus companies are constantly looking for more drivers.
It's definitely something that we're all trying to overcome and work just together to try to find a solution for it.
For McKeesport area schools, it's their first year with the Christ Transportation Company after a rocky relationship with their former company. But right now, they expect that every kid that needs a ride will have it.
That's our goal. That's our goal.
And for Pittsburgh Public, there is no seat gap for this year. They are running a three-tier system. Tier 1 schools have 7:15 to 8:05 start times, which include high schools, 6 to 12 schools, and special schools. Tier 2 starts at 8:25, and they are most of the neighborhood schools. And there's Tier 3 schools, which begin at 9:10 and are the schools that students have to travel from around the city to, including magnet schools.
Anyone that is eligible for transportation, we will be providing the service for them.
District Transportation Director Megan Patton says routes run anywhere from 30 to 60 minutes, and they use a routing system to keep those times down.
In order to tier the buses with our 3 tiers and making sure that we're getting students to school by the time that they need to be there.
What could be tricky is if any driver takes off. They have just enough drivers right now with no surplus, but Patton says their providers have plans to handle the routes when people are off. Yeah, and some other innovative ways districts are trying to get and keep drivers include Aliquippa. They say what they're trying to do is actually add another position with an adult on the bus. That way there can be 2 adults on the bus supervising the children. They hope that incentivizes drivers to stay with their bus system. We're live this evening. Chris Hoffman, KDKA News.